Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday the 13th. DCW Hawks here with me as always.
Devin.
And today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. We're going to be taking a look at all of the NECA Ultimate Friday the 13th action figures. Let's get started. So let's start taking a look at these NECA figures. These NECA Jason figures. We're going to go in chronological order. Starting off with Friday the 13th, Part 2, Sackhead Jason. And he's a pretty cool figure. He doesn't have the best articulation. Kind of limited. This is one of, well, it wasn't one of the earlier ones, but it kind of feels like it with just the way he moves. He's not bad. A classic looking Jason with Sackhead. You see his eye in there if I get to focus. I should focus. Very dirty sack this boy has. That just sounds wrong. Dusty overalls. Busts through the window. You know, good time. Good time with this Jason. He's got some pretty cool accessories, and I'll show a picture here. Got that campfire. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. Not too bad. Look at the back of them. Got the little tag there. These are like Wrangler jean coveralls or overalls or whatever. Anyway, that's part 2, Jason. Just came over to the side. Next, we have Part 3, Jason. And this one's pretty cool. Mine is, he's got a case of the loosey-gooseys, but he's really old. Had him for quite a few years. His harpoon broke. And this is obviously the movie where he gets the trademark hockey mask. This one's, like I said, old, so it's falling apart. Got the lighter blue jeans, or blue work pants, I guess you'd call them. They're not really jeans. Green coveralls. He's got some nice blood spatter on him. His back, his crotch piece ripped. Blood on his knees. I am currently looking for the reissue of this guy, just for the better paint apps, because they have better paint apps on most of the reissue ones. There's some we'll talk about in a minute. But moving on to a reissue figure. This is part 4, Jason. And he is really cool. This one's one of my favorites. It comes with a lot of cool accessories. He's got the Pamela Voorhees tombstone, you know, the, what is that thing, a cork? Or a corkscrew?
Corkscrew, yeah.
Corkscrew.
Shoves through the guy's hand.
Right through his hand. That poor guy danced like an idiot. That was hilarious. But yeah, this is the reissue, and you can definitely tell by the mask. It's got the wear on the nose, the missing chevrons, the half chevron there for the main middle one. Pretty cool indeed. He's got a little bit of faded blood on him, not much. His pant legs. That's what always stuck out about the part 4 to me, was his hands. He had those gnarly little Jason fingernails, zombie fingernails. And I think it's in the dream sequence, Jason, where he actually comes with the hand that was split in half. So when I get all these guys displayed, because they're all in these boxes still. Well, that's the first time a lot of them have been out. But anyway, he comes with that in this one here. To put that hand on him, which I think would be a pretty cool look. And I will show you his accessories here. Just so you can gauge it for yourself, see if you want to get it. If you're a Jason fan, he's a must, because part 4 is a lot of people's favorite of the series. And I like it. It's not my favorite by any means. What the hell did you do? We're going to keep him like that until his turn comes. That's funny, Devin. Alright, part 5. Since we're going in chronological order, this is the first Jason that appeared in part 5. You have the dream sequence Jason. And this is one I had before, and I didn't really care for it. But the first time I never opened him up, so this time I rebought him, and I really actually enjoy him. He's got 3 heads, the dirt tombstone, he's got the worm mask. Pretty cool stuff going on with this dream sequence Jason. I like him a lot. I can't get my camera to focus. Got that paint job, making him look like he's constantly wet. It's pretty nice. With the detail with the straps where they go on the inside of the mask. Which is pretty nice. None of the masks are removable, but that's alright. Because you never really see this Jason's unmasked, so you don't really need to see him unmasked, because you never do, if that makes sense. He's got pretty good articulation too, and pretty cool accessories, which I will show a picture of right now. Him join his fellow Jasons. And I always like how they continued the look from part 4 to part 5, even for the dream, because I mean you can tell it's the same shirt, same pants. It's just this guy's been buried because Tommy kills him in part 4. If you haven't seen the movie, which I don't know why you'd be watching this review if you haven't seen the movie. I apologize for spoiling anything. Next is another part 5 Jason, who's not actually Jason. Good old Roy Burns. And I really like Roy. A lot of people didn't like this movie because it wasn't Jason. But I think just the fact that it wasn't Jason and he went through all the trouble to make it seem like it was Jason just made the movie that much better for me.
Also, something that I really like about this figure is, I don't know if you can see it with the light on like that, but if you take a close-up, the blood, like where he got slashed in the stomach, is like, it looks wet, like it just happened. Like he's still cut open. And I find that really cool.
It is pretty cool. I like that little detail. And while you got that light right there, you can see how his overalls, or coveralls, are very green. And a lot of people said they were blue, but you can clearly see that they are green.
Greenish blue, kind of?
Yeah. But I know on the cloth NECA figure, he was like just a straight up blue jumpsuit. And fun fact, this Jason figure is the first, well, Friday the 13th figure is the first one to include double jointed elbows. And it's not even really Jason, so that's pretty funny. I find that funny. Out of room here, guys. Next we have, oh my god, what Devin did. Devin did this, and it's kind of funny. Got a dancing, crazy part 6 Jason. Why would you do this?
I don't know. I just like how NECA's joints can like twist out like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Also, something I did notice while messing with this figure though is that this foot is like super loose.
It look kind of loose. Not cool, man. Anyway, let me put him back in a normal, some sort of normal. There we go. Part 6. Now he's really cool. This is one of the reissue ones, and I watched, who was it, Mr. Evil Cheese, his review on him, and I noticed a couple things he was talking about. Oh no, not Mr. Evil Cheese.
Review Spot, I think.
Yeah, Review Spot. That's who we watched it with. And he pointed out, which I didn't notice before, is that the mouth area and the nose are supposed to be that bone color. And for some reason, they just painted it all that Swamp Thing looking green.
It was the correct color in the original version of this figure.
Yeah.
Show a picture of that right inside. So I find that really weird.
Yeah, I find it kind of weird that my camera won't focus. That's pretty weird. It's also got another spot right there where it's supposed to be the bone color. But anyway, other than that, it's not bad. Another thing he mentioned was his mask was kind of squishy, and it is very squishy. And the straps are not the right color. I know it's something stupid, but if you're a fan, you like your stuff to be correct. The part 6 straps are supposed to be brown, not black. They had it right on the original, but for some reason they changed it. So if you happen to have the original, you could just swap the head and the mask and you'd be all set. A little bit. Kind of a little too much blood for my liking on the pants, like the way it is. The way it's all splotchy. Which, I mean, I guess blood is splotchy, but I don't know, for some reason, something about that. It is painted nicely, though. Catches light very well. But he's not bad. He's got great head movement. But we're not doing articulation, I forgot. Nice solid figure to add to the collection, though. Have to scoot down a little bit, guys. Make some room. Still got a couple more. Next we have the biggest Jason of all. Freddy versus Jason. Jason Voorhees. And I really like this figure. It's all dirty and grimy. The mask is done very well. I always loved that little lazy eye that he had. Oh yeah, you can really see it right there. Shining through. Chevrons are painted nicely. It's weathered nicely. The only thing I'm not a fan of is this thing of hair right here. I know he had it in the movie, but it wasn't that pronounced. I don't know how they could have done it any smaller though. Or any more... I don't know. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but they could have done it a little differently, I think. It didn't have to be that big. He's got another case of Lucy's too. With his platform boots. Other than his legs, he's not a single issue on this guy whatsoever. Gotta make room, fellas. And last but not least, the Part 9, 2009 remake Jason. And I'll be honest with you, this is my least favorite of all the Jasons. Because the mask is horrible. I don't know. A lot of them have that little line in there, like all the masks have them, but they're way more hidden. It almost looks like this mask is like intentionally there. The chevrons are wonky, and the face is great. He's got a good-looking face.
Well, he's got an accurate face. I wouldn't say it's too good looking.
That's true. It's accurate to the movie, but it doesn't look good, which is great because it's not supposed to. And his hair, if you've seen my review on this guy before, you can tell how displeased I was with the hair. So I mean, look at that. Why do this? Like, I don't understand. And just because of the mask and the hair, it takes the fun factor of the figure down, way down in my book.
Like, honestly, if you got a custom, like, head sculpt and a custom mask, and you just took this one off, it would be a so much better figure.
Yeah.
Like, it would be an amazing figure.
Yeah.
But I think the rest of it, take this part out, looks great. But then you add that part, and it's horrible. And he fell.
It's because he sucks. But if you're a big Friday the 13th fan, like obviously we are, you gotta have him. Add him to the collection. So there's a quick review of the Jasons. And this next part's gonna be tricky. So now we're gonna put them in order of our favorite, least favorite to most favorite. And this is gonna be tricky. I can tell you that right now. Cause a lot goes into it. You got looks, you got how well it articulates, accessories, all kinds of crap. So, but I can tell you this right now: least favorite, hands down, the remake.
100%.
You go over here because you suck. And that's the only one I knew for sure.
I know.
I think next I'm gonna go probably part 3. Just because it's nothing that's wrong with the figure itself, it's just mine's old and wobbly and I don't know, something about it. Maybe it's because his back is too like, oh no, I guess it's not. He does have a little bit of a hunchback. That is pretty accurate. But if I were to pick up one of my figures off the shelf, it would not be, I would not grab part 3 first. So he goes back here.
Also, another thing, I mean, I know that it's movie accurate, but I just feel like it's so plain. Like, all the other Jasons have something going for them.
Yeah.
Like, worms in the eyes, perpetual wetness, a sack head.
Yeah. I could see that. Definitely see that. Oh man, see, now I'm already stuck. There's a little argument going on behind the camera that you guys can't see. That's why there was the silence. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I guess Devin makes this pick. This is actually one of my favorites, but Devin's an idiot.
I just don't like Roy, okay?
I don't know how you don't like Roy. You're one of those Roy haters, and there's no reason for it. It's got double jointed elbows. I mean, look at his face. Look at the face under there.
That is true.
That is amazing. Even got the little gash in his little hood that he puts on to make it even more like Jason. And the inside of his mask is blue.
I don't know.
Yeah, see?
I don't think that one goes there anymore.
It doesn't. So we're taking Roy away. Roy does not go there. I say... No, not him. What? Ah, this is so... Yeah.
The other part 5.
Dream Sequence Part 5. But see, that's the thing. None of these figures suck except for the remake. They're all awesome. So putting them in a list is freaking complicated. Oh. Why would I do this to myself? Moving on. Part 6. Just because of how the mask and the paint and... Yeah, the mask is too squishy, the straps are the wrong color, it's missing paint, doesn't have the bone color. Yeah.
Also, a quick side note, sometimes I just take the figures and I just mess with them off camera. Something I noticed while messing with this one is that the part 2, the joint right here is actually correct. Put that on camera, see?
Oh, yeah?
This joint right there is correct, so it only allows for that much bending in that leg.
Damn you, Neca. Well, you know what? Just for that, we're doing a little rearranging. You, my friend, little sack heads going back here. And then part 6. Yep, I've made my decision. Part 6. And then, oh, Worm Eyes. Part 5. Was it gonna fall?
I was about to.
Damn it. Now this is where it gets really hard. Oh yeah, and this is, I forgot to mention this earlier. My favorite NECA Jason is part 7, and I don't even have it yet. So...
Because it's technically not supposed to be out yet, but Walmart's stupid and they put it out early.
No, they didn't really put it out early. It's the same thing they did with Homelander and Frankenstein, Starlight. They gave them to Walmart first, and then after like a month or something, they ship them to everybody else.
I heard that Walmart put them out early, because a lot of times, like, companies will get the product and it'll say do not put out until this date.
Yeah, like a release date.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Walmart just didn't do that, because other stores have done that for other stuff.
Well, regardless, I don't have part 7 in my collection.
Go to Walmart, maybe it'll be there.
Well, I've already had people check at Walmart for me, our Walmart, and they don't have it. We're getting way off topic.
Yes, we
here.
are. Next figure is who?
I hate to do this, but because these top 3 are probably some of my favorite action figures that I have in general. But I gotta go Freddy vs. Jason. And there's nothing wrong with him at all. He looks great, poses great, great articulation obviously. Just the legs are a little floppy, but I have a very, very good connection with that movie. I went and saw Freddy vs. Jason in the movie theater probably like 10 times. I don't know why, I just loved going to see it.
Also, something about Freddy vs. Jason that I like, and also about this Jason. There you go. That Jason.
The remake?
Yeah, the remake. The actual look of the remake, not that figure because the head's horrible. But the look of those two Jasons, I like the open jacket type look. Like the open jacket with a shirt underneath. I don't know, I just really like that look. Like the other ones are like a formal attire, like farmer. But I don't know, I just really like those ones.
Maybe when I get them done, I'm going to be working on a couple custom figures too. I got a part 8 I'm working on, and a Never Hike Alone. And he's got the open jacket too. That's why I remembered to say that. This guy right here, he's going to become one of them. But yeah, we'll have videos on those once they're done. This is really tough, but now I'm putting him at number 2, Roy. This dude comes packed with a bunch of crap. He comes with a kill, like the rope or the leather strap and the stick that he twists around the dude's head. Shears he shoves in that chick's eyes. I mean, that was a great movie. Plus it had that song in it, and that's one of my favorite songs. That song is catchy as hell, and if you don't agree, you're, I don't know, just don't talk to me. I love that song. Plus it's different, you know, it's a different look. The blue blue chevrons. It's really nice. What's his giant ears? Yep, Roy is number 2. And last but not least, in my opinion, you agree?
Yes.
The best so far NECA Ultimate Jason is the final chapter, part 4, Jason. You know, something about, and it's the reissue, not the original, but the reissue. Something about the mask. Both masks are really great. I can't get it to focus.
It's not really focusing. No.
Well, anyway, you just have to take my word for it. It's really great. And then look at, oh man, be careful with that. Look at that gnarly face under there. Comes with that
Kinda.
yeah, a little bit. Like a gash, I mean. Yep. Definitely part 4. Nice sturdy mask. Painted very well. Just menacing looking. He is the top of his class.
Until we get part 7.
Yeah, until part 7 gets here, then that'll. From what I've seen, part 7 is going to blow all these out of the water. Double jointed elbows. Kane Hodder's first NECA figure. Well, NECA Jason figure. He's got Victor Crowley and a couple other ones, I think. But that's a review for another day. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I know this was a little bit of a different video and we were just kind of winging it. Just wanted to put something together for Friday the 13th. So, this is what you got. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Later.
See ya. And I forgot, I'm stupid. I also have the NES Nintendo Friday the 13th game version of Jason. But his mask broke, as you can see. Yet to fix it, but he's pretty cool. I'm not going to rank him, put him in there, because then I have to reshoot the whole video, and I really don't want to do that. So, there he is. Carry on.